My name's Al Letter. I'm a clinical specialist at Covidien, Puritan Bennett. I'm going to teach you how to do neonatal ventilation with the 840. The first thing that you need to know is that when you're ventilating babies between 0.3 kilos and 7 kilos, you're going to be using a green expiratory filter with an adapter plate. Okay? And this is for, again, patients between 0.3 kilograms and 7 kilos. The green expiratory filter gets thrown out after patient use. The adapter plate gets washed or wiped down in between patient use. It does not need to be sent down to be gassed or anything like that. And then that just connects the tube, and then that would just be placed right inside your expiratory area right inside there. You'll need a neonatal circuit, you'll need an inspiratory filter, and then once you have all that, then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to do an SST. Okay? So when you do your SST, which everybody knows how to do, you need to make sure that it says neonatal. Okay? And then that you also have the correct humidification type. Okay? So the humidification types would be HME, it would be non-heated expiratory tube, or it would be heated expiratory tube. Whatever humidifier type you're using, you also have to make sure that you have the correct humidifier volume dialed in as well. Okay, that will be important. And on the humidifier chamber, it'll say the humidifier volume. So that's where you can find that.
We use that, which is the Fisher-Paykel 292.
Okay, so that'd be the volume, yeah. Okay, so then you do your SST, which we won't go through. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just go to the initial setup. So the machine goes through its self-diagnostic test again, and then you're ready to start ventilating your patient. So you'll see new patient. I'm going to touch that. First thing you're going to see is your ideal body weight button. Okay, so if we can focus on ideal body weight button, you'll see that that range there is 0.3 kilos. Okay, that's 0.7 pounds. And then all the way up to 7 kilos, which is 15 pounds. Okay, and let's pretend we're going to ventilate a baby that weighs 3 kilos, which is 6.6 pounds. Our default ventilator settings are going to be invasive, SINV pressure control, pressure support, and flow trigger. You'll see a frequency dialed in of 20 breaths per minute, an inspiratory pressure of 15, and an inspiratory time of 0.50 seconds. Pressure support, usually about 5 would be desirable. Typically that's set somewhere between 5 and 10. You'll see 40% FiO2, and you'll see a PEEP of 3. Okay, so everything here would be pretty much standard and pretty much what you'd use to ventilate your baby. The only thing you may change would be the inspiratory time, and that should probably be adjusted to somewhere between 0.35 seconds to 0.40 seconds, depending on what works best for your baby. I do all that, I hit accept, and now I'm ready for patient use.